everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. This is going to be a video that's going to be helping you with Diablo 4 and the open beta this weekend. So I discovered something randomly while playing the game that is going to be helpful, and I think a lot of people are going to overlook it because it is a kind of random quest that you have to go and do, and it'll give you a specific ability characterization, kind of like class specialty for your design character. So the specific thing that I'm talking about is a sorceress character or sorcerer. At the bottom, if you press S, there's going to be a passive skill slot at the bottom. It's going to be locked until you do this quest. There's going to be a quest marker on top of this slot, and the quest is called Sorcerer Legacy of the Magi. So I basically have some footage that kind of goes along and does this quest, but I want to share some extra information for you because there's some stuff that's not really clear when people talk about the game. So what does it mean when somebody says it's going to cost you a lot to undo, a skill point or tree, right? So each node is going to require you to have a certain amount of points into that node to move on to the next node. So you can't just dump all your points into Meteor, for example. You have to have all these nodes or a certain amount of points into this area to get access to the next skill, conjuration skill, defensive skill, etc., right? So how do you get around that so you don't have to dump all these points into core skills? Well, you have to put the amount of points into your basic skills, and you can skip the core skills to go into defensive skills and then down there, etc. You just have to have the proper allotment into each branch to get access to the next branch, right? So how it says, spend the number of skill points indicated to enable this connection. I am currently level 18, so I can only get up to here. But I get 5 more skill points, which will be at 23. I will get access to the ultimate area, the ultimate connection. And then 15 more points from here to get these additional abilities down here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's what it means. So you can skip core, that's what I've noticed, and just put 7 points into your basic skills, which some of the skills are pretty cool. So you get these additional abilities to your basic skills, and you can skip the core skills, so you don't even need to use these. I get rank increases from some of my items, so that's why I have 1 into each of them. But yeah, that's about it. So
all right, let me get these incantations sorted properly.
But enchantments allow you to kind of cast a lot of different skills passively. So what you can, and as you can see, you receive passive benefits from each different skill. Now it basically changes how each skill behaves. For example, you can manually cast Ball Lightning, or you can put it into your enchantment slot, and now it adds an additional function like this. Lucky hit crit strikes have 25% chance to spawn a static Ball Lightning. Now there's a lot of different kind of ways you can play your character. Like, for example, you spend 300 mana, you get a free casting of a Hydra for 5 seconds. Or you can put a Frost Nova here, and now it has your conjuration skills have a 30% chance to unleash your Frost Nova. If you remember D3, basically there was a helm that allowed your Hydra to cast Frost Nova. So there's a lot of different synergies that you can now create once you get this enchantment unlocked, and then you get an additional one at level 30. We do not get to experience that in the beta, however. So it kind of creates an interesting dynamic to, along with all your legendaries you're going to be getting, you're going to be able to create kind of unique builds, and it'll allow you to play it the way that you want to play it. And I think that's pretty cool. And you may be asking yourself, well, what exactly is a conjuration skill? What is that? Go to your skill tree, and you'll see that this skill is a conjuration skill. This skill is a conjuration skill. This skill is a conjuration skill. So you can have Ice Blades casting Frost Nova, Lightning Spear casting on Frost Nova, and it just makes a very unique experience to the gameplay. I think that's a great addition, so I'm curious to see how it is on the other characters, because I didn't even know this existed. I hope that informed you and helps you and opens the world of character building for you on Diablo 4. So you may be thinking to yourself, does every character have the ability to passively cast skills and abilities? I'm not sure. I did find, however, that each character has unique characterizations, and you can find them usually in the skills menu or in your character menu. If you press C, it's usually at the top. It'll say your class specialization. For example, I know that Rogue has a comboing specialization that allows you to shoot like a primary skill, and it buffs your next basically mana caster ability. The Barbarian has a mastery tree, much like in D2 and D3. How the Barbarian with different weapons has different, you can basically level up how strong your Barbarian is going to be with each different weapon based on how much you use, basically. You'll get more levels for doing that. I am not sure about the Necromancer yet, as far as the characterization, and the Druid as well. I believe that the Druid's characterization is not going to be available in the beta, so we're not going to be able to completely experience that this open beta weekend. So it's just something to consider. If you pick Rogue, you pick Barbarian, you pick Sorcerer, maybe Necromancer, keep on the lookout for these characterization quests. Maybe you can take some of the stuff that I got from the video to try to figure that out. But if you see anything regarding those passive abilities or characterizations, recommend doing those, because it's going to change the way that your character plays. Anyway, I hope that helps you out in this open beta weekend, and I hope you have a good time, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, bye.